Hi, I'm Kristen. I am talking with you today because I grew up on this property. We've had it in our family since I was a little girl, more than 50 years, but don't tell anyone how old I am. We came here because my father was a scientist and he was helping the School of Mines. Otherwise, we wouldn't have even found South Dakota, but we love it so much. Over the years, over the decades, various branches of my family have lived here. The main house is the stone house. It was just a rectangle with no electricity or water when we got here. It had a pump out front, and then my father finished it out. And over the years, it's been expanded a couple of times. It now has this beautiful dining room that used to be our front porch, and also an expansion. An entire master suite was added just a year and a half ago. So it's almost doubled the floor space. And it was the dream bedroom that my mother always wanted out here since I think she thought of it in the 70s. One thing to know about my mom, she's a gourmet cook. She has a beautiful stove. I mean, it's so fancy, I don't even know what it is, but you might. And also, she has been able to serve parties of like 30 people. So if you like people, you can have them out and really have a wonderful event. And if you don't like people, you can be out here all by yourself. The other house on the property was built for my grandparents. I think it was in 1970. It's a simpler house, just a 2-bedroom with 1 bath, but it's very comfortable for a couple or a single person. The front porch on this building is new. It's a replacement from a porch that actually was damaged in a big snowfall several years ago. So up the hill is my artist studio. I built it in 1997 just because I'm a writer and I needed my own space to work. And so it is a square log building that has a loft, and that's where my desk is. And there's also another workstation downstairs, and I've had as many as 3 people working. There's also a little kitchenette and a nice, fabulous, comfy bathtub in there, just in case you need to have a bath in the middle of your workday, which I sometimes do when I change projects. The property is amazing because it is a 20-acre plot in the middle of the Forest Service. We're bounded on one side by a 300-acre ranch and on 3 sides by Forest Service. It's sort of like having the entire forest, but you don't have to pay all the property taxes on it. There are a few outbuildings on the property. There's a barn and a tack shed that have beautiful old barnwood on them. We're very excited for this property to find its next multi-generational family. It needs to be loved and lived in, and we're excited to see who you are.